Welcome to Filmmaker Talks. And today's topic is directing and writing. Can everybody do it? So remember to subscribe and click the bell so you can stay up to date on future episodes. This question is going to be interesting because we have writers and things like that. So oftentimes the two biggest roles that it's overabundant. You know, you throw a rock at an audience in a film festival and you're going to either hit a writer, a director, or an actor. Those are the three most popular roles, and the three that technically anybody can start doing. You know, if you pick up a camera, a cell phone, and you can direct. You pick up a pen and paper, you can write. But I feel like you need to have a little bit more, you got to put in a little bit more effort into it. You may not need to go to film school, but you need to put some effort into learning the craft of either directing or writing or acting. And do you think that, one, people just do those three roles because they're easy, or because it's more glorified, or do you think that, you know, people really do need to put some more effort into learning those particular roles in order to play those?
I think everybody can do it. I don't think everybody can do it well, and that's where the studying comes in. I know I've benefited from like reading books about writing, taking classes and things like that, because you learn technique, and like technique is definitely a part of writing, because you learn good grammar, you learn about efficiency, you learn how to build a logical kind of structure. And I guess you could come to that on your own if you were just sitting down and writing, but it does help to be taught. And I do think people sort of gravitate to those roles because they're glorified and because they think they're easy, but all three of those roles are actually very hard. And it kind of looks down on the other important aspects of filming, like the cinematographer, the costumes, the makeup, the lights. Like, all of those are equally important, and without them, you don't have a movie.
Absolutely.
And it's very exciting. I mean, it's very, very exciting to write a story, to be the storyteller and be a writer. It's also exciting to direct it, to show the audience how they're going to see this story play out. But I think it's comparative. It's like being making chili. Everyone is, how hard can it be to make chili? but it's the ingredients. It's the time that you put into it. It's the ingredients, how many times that you've done it. Sometimes you're totally natural, and it's like, wow, that's great. But some other people, as much as they try, their chili just doesn't taste as good as the other ones. Mm-hmm. So I think that there is a lot of natural talent. And I think that there's a lot of people with their desires that they want to have that natural talent, but they just, as they work on and stuff like that, some do blossom and some don't. But that's how we learn how to do things.
Yeah, I think that if someone wants to be a writer or director, I think it starts with that aspiration. They want to be a writer and director. But if they want to be someone that does it well, I think they would have the inner fortitude to realize that they need to learn as much as possible to be the best that they can. People should remember that Steven Spielberg and Meryl Streep have made bad movies. So, and it probably had nothing to do with their actual particular skills. Probably a whole range of complex issues go into that. So I definitely believe that someone thinks that those roles are not difficult, then they probably have a problem there. But if they know that it's something they want to do and to do it well, that they need training, they need to put the effort in, then they will do it.
And it also may be worth exploring those other avenues, because I know, like, a director basically has to know everything. So if someone wants to be a director, it might do them well to learn about all the different aspects of a film, do some cinematography, some lights, some writing, things like that. I think the important thing to remember is that, like, hard work almost always wins all the time. You could have a talented person versus the hardworking person, and if the talented person doesn't work hard, they're not gonna be as successful. So I think you do need to put the time in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you all for participating, and see you all next week.